Hey guys, I just tried to start filming this and something went super wonky with my camera, so I'm hoping it's okay now. I'm gonna have to keep trying to pay attention to the screen to make sure that it's still recording. But I got the Jeffree Star Ranch mini palette. This was the outer box packaging, and it took forever to get to me, so I wanted to do this a couple weeks ago and it just for some reason took ages, and I ordered it from Beautylish, which is usually pretty fast. But we have a 9-pan palette, right? Yes. And the packaging is not as it just looks like it didn't have a lot of thought going into it as his palettes usually do. They're really pretty packaging and very creative design. This is just a picture of like a yak and a horse with a pink overlay over it and then a little ranch sign and some gold holographic at the top. So I know this was originally released in his mystery boxes this year, or the last mystery boxes that he did, so I mean it wasn't like a full huge release or anything. It's probably why not as much thought went into it. The back is just clouds with the logo, and the inside has, I'm trying to cover this so it doesn't glare, pink pistils and the Jeffree Star logo again. I have hiccups right now. And these are the shades. It's very blue heavy. Hiccups! It's very blue heavy, which I'm kind of worried about because I don't use blue a ton on my eyes, especially the older that I'm getting. But I haven't watched any reviews or even swatch videos of this yet because I want to form my own opinions here, but the last mini one that I got, which I think was the last mini palette that he did, was the one that came out with the Orgy palette, that all neutral palette, which was the mini Orgy. That was the mini one that came out with it, and this one's terrible. Like, I never use this, I never reach for it. It's got, most of these are so dry and like they don't pick up any color whatsoever. Like, look at that. It's not his usual quality, and I don't know how this even got released with the craptastic quality that was in here, but it's not that great. Yeah, this one has that same dry texture to it. Nothing comes off. So I just never use that palette, and I'm kind of weary of how the quality on this one's gonna be. I hope it's better, but we will find out. So the first color is just a matte light brown, and it's called Yak Farm. It does feel nice and soft. That one seems to not have any issues. Okay, so that's nice so far. Just kind of a cool toned, almost grayish brown, grayish light brown. Then we have Owl Eyes. This looks like a metallic gold. That's kind of a unique gold, actually. Really pretty. It's not overly soft, but it did pick up nicely. So that is Owl Eyes. Then we have Open Range, which is a metallic brown. Although that one feels very soft. Okay, so far so good. The first row is very nice. That matte swatched nicely and it was nice and soft. So that is the first row. Now we're gonna get into the colors. Second row we have Casper Mountain. This is like an icy blue, metallic icy blue. That one's pretty. Wyoming. This is a matte brown, like a matte chocolate color. And Star Creek. This one looks interesting. This is like an iridescent sea green with a really strong gold shift to it. So that's a really pretty color. I'm not sure what that banging is outside. Somebody's doing some sort of work on their house, but they were not doing that when I sat down to film, or I would have filmed it later. Alright, so the bottom row is all blues. We have Old Jeff. This one feels pretty dry and hard in the pan. It looks pretty though. This might be one that I have to put over something else. It's just it's like a wash of blue almost. Really pretty color though. It's got blue sparkles in it. It's more of like an aqua. And then Grand Prismatic is this crazy matte bright blue. Whoa! That's like glowing on the camera, it's so bright. So that swatches really nicely even without a base or anything on my hand. It's not patchy or anything. If you want a really nice bright blue, that is a pretty good one. And then the last one is Winter Wind, and it's this really pretty metallic navy. So I am happy to say that none of these really gave me any issue. That last row is really pretty. I kind of want to do an eye look with these three, but I feel like I look crazy lately when I try to wear blue eyeshadow. I really like that gold. Something about that gold is it's not like a yellow gold and it's not an old gold. It's a very pretty, I don't know, like a beigey gold almost. It's a cool color, and none of those, especially that last blue I thought was going to stain, it did not stain my hand at all. So I really like that this is way better quality than the mini orgy palette. That one was just horrible, and I was super disappointed in that one. I don't think I ever even made a video on it because I was so mad that it was crappy, but the Star Creek color is really pretty. And Owl Eyes. Those are probably my two favorites in here, but I will definitely get more use out of this palette than I did out of the mini orgy one. I hope the swatches were helpful for you guys, and I will be sure to swatch the pricked palette. I think that's what it's called when I get that and that finally comes in. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you next time.